and gentlemen. We not doing that no more. We in a whole new era.
All right, bump that.
Gamma! Welcome to Gamma Bloods.
I said, ooh, babe, I love you. No.
Only saying that because I've got some wonderful fucking news. But anyway, welcome to another wonderful episode number 2 of Gamma Blurs. It's your boy Trey Proper and my co-host.
I am the Blurty Warrior, your Blurty Champion, the Black Blurty Broly. Should I do it at this one?
Absolutely, that's the center camera. That's what you want to point at. But triple B's?
Yeah. I gotta finish. I gotta do it again.
Oh, okay.
I gotta start from the top again.
From the top then.
All right. It's me, the Blurred Warrior, your Blurty Champion, the Black Blurty Broly.
You already screwed it up.
Whatever, I don't care. I've been drinking. The Black Blurty Broly. It's me. It's just Rick.
I wish you would just say it's just Rick. Like, we got to do this every week. Okay, all right, cool. It is what it is.
Everybody else gets introductions. I'm going to get introductions. I'm funny to them niggas,
like
so I get
2
introductions.
seconds. It's your boy Trey Proper. It's the same thing.
So that's basic. I'm not basic.
You're not going to take me out of a good mood because I am in an amazing mood right now. So first and foremost, I'm taking time out of the show to congratulate myself because I dropped the big question. Yeah, the ring's on the right finger now because people will get on watch the other shows and be like, Trey White, are you married already? Like, no, I just like the ring. So until I can afford my real ring, I'll switch this one over to their finger. But I did get her a real ring. I dropped the question. She said yes. I get excited talking about my sweets. So it is what it is. But congratulations to me.
Yep.
I am officially off the market. After 2 years of dating and knowing her for 20, sweets, I love you. And I can't wait to spend the rest of my life with you.
Congratulations to my cousin and his fiance, future wife, and their nuptials soon to come. I'm proud of you. I'm happy for you. Also, they did a little TikTok or whatever, just announcing that they did a thing or whatever. And also, I'm featured very heavily in that TikTok because if you listen very closely, you can hear a certain booming voice in the background going, "Nah, fuck that!" Because we just happened to be watching SummerSlam at the time. So, again, congratulations. I'm so happy for both of y'all.
Thank you so much. It was a beautiful moment. But anyway, speaking of SummerSlam, so what did you think of SummerSlam this year? It was touted as hot WrestleMania.
I enjoyed the hell out of SummerSlam.
Okay.
What was it? It was 4 title changes.
Yes.
It was intrigue. It was storyline building. And we didn't just drop stories just because they weren't happening. I enjoyed the hell out of it. It was a pretty good show.
Yeah. Braun Breaker got the IC title.
Yep.
Rhea Ripley did not win. She lost thanks to Dirty Dom. Yeah. Fuck the friend zone. Get your own girl. Who else? Did the tag team champions change hands at all? I don't think it was on the same day of my proposal party, so I didn't remember exactly.
Tag team championships were changed the night before.
The night before, okay,
yes,
that's right.
So the Bloodline beat DIY.
Oh, that sucks.
After only a month of having the belts. But yeah, I mean, Bayley lost. Bayley lost her belt to Nia Jax. And it was another one. United States Championship. Finally, we got a belt on L.A. Knight. Yeah.
I'm not saying it. I hate that catchphrase.
You're a hater.
I'm not a hater. I just think that
he's an absolute hater. He is amazing. He is a throwback. And also, he's from here.
I don't care. You could be from here, but you got to be good in the ring, in my opinion. Like, he's so stiff.
He's decent in the ring. He's not. I'm telling you right now, he would be one of the better workers in the Attitude Era.
He would, but that's the Attitude Era. We've got a different style of wrestling now. Like,
listen, sometimes you got people who were just born in the wrong era and they can still perform just like anybody else.
Fair enough.
He's better than the fucking Rock in the ring.
Oh, well.
Khaki-colored nigga. I said it again.
He still hates the Rock people. He still hates him. He's had more reasons to hate him now. But anyway, back to LA Knight. His finisher is a front face lock to the ground. Who's going to stand there and let you stand in front of them, reverse headlock, and then drop to the ground? Who's going to let him do that?
Everyone.
No.
Everyone has.
No. All right. Highlight of that night, besides me getting engaged, I'm going to be doing that all show. Just be prepared, because I'm happy. Roman Reigns made a return.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, he did.
Yes.
And ironically, I had fallen asleep during the main event, so I missed the whole Bloodline Rules thing.
He
But
drank the entire day.
I did. I did a lot of drinking that day. That was awesome. But yeah, waking up to Roman Reigns. First off, the presentation of Roman Reigns, if you don't appreciate the way that they present him, like he is just the next level star, like his music, whenever it hits, it that orchestral, like the drums and then the music and the symphony in the background, it arouses something in you that's just like,
It arouses you, Rick?
I said it arouses something in you. I ain't say it arouses me. That's weird. You just made the conversation weird. Now I think I want to leave. That's the end of episode 2 of Gamma Blurs, guys. No more show. Fuck it, we're out of here.
Come on. So, I mean, but yeah, you're absolutely right. It does make you feel something. It's reminiscent of Undertaker being gone for a while and coming back. I probably get some shit on the internet for this, but I don't care. Come see me. It's like he's the new phenom. It's like he hasn't reached that level yet, but he's on his way.
Honestly, it's in my opinion, it's like he's the new Ric Flair.
Ooh.
Think about the swell of the music when Ric Flair's music hits, or when it used to hit back in the day.
Okay.
And now when Roman comes out, it's pretty much the same thing. And like even the rivalry that they're building to with him and Solo, you know what I mean? Like it's there is an aura around that, because fucking Solo has been a dirty sock up until this point. Like he's at the threat of a dirty sock, and now just because Roman is back and there's a beef going on there, it's enhanced even Solo's aura.
It has, because at least he got a better fitting suit now. So, because he was definitely at Men's Warehouse every week picking out a different suit that was too sizes too small.
Fuck Men's Warehouse. He was in Rikishi's closet. He was in his father's closet. Like, hey, Dad.
Hey, yo, Daddy.
Can I use this? Can I use this one? It's a little big, ain't it, son? No, it's fine. They don't care. I care.
All right. So, with that said, so we are probably a week out from SummerSlam when we recorded this, of course. So, just a little peek behind the scenes. We had SmackDown last night before last. Sorry, my days are running together. I ended up missing SmackDown. Do you know what happened? Because
Yes, SmackDown. It was a pretty good SmackDown episode. The match of the week so that's a segment that we're adding, guys. We're gonna have a match of the week. It's just happening.
Said that.
Yep. But I'm gonna drop it in here right now. The match of the week has to go to Santos Escobar versus Andrade El Idolo. I think that's his name, or they just call him Andrade.
Yeah. Charlotte Flair's husband. So this was a banger of a match. Like, they worked the traditional luchador style, but like a traditional WWE luchador style. So it's almost like they mix strong style and luchador. Yeah. So it's high flying, but also some of the hard hitting as well.
Some of the hits is just like, I think these niggas got beef really for real. Yeah. Like these motherfuckers is fighting.
Yeah.
So it was a pretty good match. The end of it was a little wonky because they're continuing this storyline of Andrade and Carmelo Hayes having a beef.
Didn't he beat him already?
He has, but I guess they're gonna have a triple a trio, and it's, I don't know who's gonna go over. I would hope that Carmelo Hayes would go over, but also Andrade gets a little bit fickle, so we don't know. He might turn into Terry on this one and induce his creative freedom. So I don't know, but I mean, again, they put on a hell of a match. It was a really good match. Please go out of your way to try and find it and look at this match. But also, one of my little problems with it is, and this Andrade said something about this on Twitter. Why is it that all the Latino people go against the Latino people in the Triple H booking era?
I was about to say that. That's got to be a Triple H decision.
It is. It absolutely is.
When they were in NXT, they didn't have this problem.
Yeah, and it's like they're constantly just going back and forth with each other. And like that LWO half Judgment Day storyline went on way too long. Yeah. Way too damn long. So hopefully they're moving on from it. Hopefully Andrade and Carmelo Hayes builds to something else. Maybe one of them can be the challenger for the United States title after Escobar loses to LA Knight, because he's not beating LA Knight for the United States title. They might
give us a twist. Do we have any other Hispanic champions?
Right now?
Have any in WWE?
No, because Damian Priest
Damian
lost
Priest,
his,
yeah.
Bailey lost hers.
Yeah.
So
I keep
right
forgetting
now, no.
Bailey. BBL Bailey. I'm sorry. Keep forgetting that she's sweet. I'm sorry.
Bailey
if you
caked
when
up.
you see her, you'll see what I'm talking about. But
Bailey working with a Trace Leche back there.
very good. I hit myself. All right. Speaking of entertainment
These
and
goddamn
sports,
card flips. I've missed this so much.
So, speaking of entertainment and sports instead of sports and entertainment, we are in the midst of the 2024 Olympics. I have been working in a place where I have been able to watch some of it, but the channel that we have it on, USA, I think, is just showing us breakdancing all day. So I did get to see, I don't even know the lady's name.
So, hold on. First, before we get into that, I have to give a special shout out to my little sister. I love her to death. Thea LaFawn, she's a triple jumper. She's competing for the country of Dominica. I don't know if I said that right. If I didn't, she's going to get on my ass about it. But I just want to take this moment to give her a shout out and tell her I love her and I'm so proud of her. She won a gold medal. She is one of the most phenomenal human beings on earth. If you have the capacity to ever meet this woman and just talk to her, I promise you will be enlightened and brightened by her light. I love her so much. I'm so happy. She got some fucking tears out of me when she won the gold medal. And so also, your ugliest celebration pic, Thea, is now your caller ID in my phone because that is I'm never not going to do that. As long as you're competing in triple jump, I'm going to find the ugliest picture of you that I can and I'm going to make it your caller ID. But I love you. And shout out to you.
Yo, now that you've mentioned that, you know we have to put that post-production. We got to put the picture right here.
Oh, I got it. I'll send it to you.
Absolutely. All right. But yeah, I did get to see the breakdancing Australian, and she literally looks like she's just trying to sweep the floor with her body. I've seen clips on Twitter where like they just have the sneaker scuffs on the floor, and it's fucking hilarious.
So Kev on Stage has posted every different meme, different video, different voiceover, different ADR. He's posted all of them of just the Australian breakdancer. So you know, I'm gonna do a little bit of research into some stuff and just find out some more about some stuff. Apparently, this woman has a PhD in like kinesiology, and she kind of finessed the Australian government into getting a free trip to Paris to compete in breakdancing.
What the fuck?
Apparently she really doesn't have any history of being a breakdancer. They just needed somebody to go, and she was just like, I'm here. I want to go to Paris. And that's how you end up with all these clips of her using her body to sweep the dance floor for the next competitor, because she clearly wasn't going to go to the next round. She got a 0. She got a 0. Like in the Olympics, she's an Olympic athlete and she got a 0. Like, that's hilarious.
Our producer is dying right now.
That is hilarious. She got a 0.
How? So, first off, I didn't even know that breakdancing, this is my ignorance, I know. I didn't know breakdancing was a part of the Olympics.
Yes.
When I saw that on TV, I was like, wait a minute. And of course, everyone there was Asian. So it was like, Jabberwockies. Okay, cool. But when I saw her get on the screen, oh Lord.
So the lady from Australia is one thing, but did you see the girl from Lithuania?
No.
Oh, you ain't see the little white girl in the do-rag and her name was Nicka?
Are you fucking serious?
I wish I was making this up. I'm not fucking creative enough to make this shit up. That's her real name. And she got out there and she bust a move like she was fucking Turbo or Ozone.
What?
She was ripping it.
So she was good.
Yes.
Okay, because
But her
been able to see a
name,
little bit.
I'm not gonna say it. Not gonna say
Why
it.
not?
I'm just gonna keep spelling it because I want everybody else to go out there and see it.
Oh Lord.
Because everybody's gonna say, "No, Rick out there lying again." Nope, I'm not. That's her name.
And so a lot of people may have missed all this because a lot of the Olympic news has been overshadowed by the controversy. And of course, only becomes big here in the United States. Iman Khalifa, she actually won gold, I believe, what was it, last night?
She damn sure did, 2 nights ago.
2 nights ago, yes. Sorry, my days are running together. But yeah, Iman Khalifa is is it
Algerian?
Algerian. I couldn't say the freaking word. Algerian female boxer. She won gold, but the controversy was
Heavy on the female.
Yes. She's female. She. All right, fuck you. But she was. There was a concern or a controversy where they thought that she would be a transgender person or a multi-sexed, I think is the term. I don't know. But
So Logan Paul,
fuck you,
who
Logan
else?
That's why you
I
had to
think
drop the belt,
Ben
bitch.
Shapiro jumped in on this. A bunch of right wing people were talking about how they got a man competing against other women, and it's just like this is the Olympics. As corrupt as the IOC is, this is the Olympics. They're going to do all the testing in the world to make sure that this person is who they say they are. So this is a woman competing against other women, and they're always looking for a dog whistle or something to try and attach themselves to and jump onto. But this was a female competing against other females.
Yeah.
And it just so happens that she's been training harder than everybody else, and she was bigger and stronger than them. Some people have different genetics. Some people have things that may make them a little bit more muscular. Some men look a little bit more softer than other men. It just so happens, guys. This is science. But, that's right. You motherfuckers don't believe in science. Anyway, sticking to the Olympics, like we were saying, congratulations to her. Listen, other than rooting for the USA and rooting for Thea, I was rooting the next hardest person I was rooting for was Iman. And when she got the gold medal, I was so goddamn happy and proud for her.
It's fucking awesome. But yeah, speaking of celebrations, we going back to sports and entertainment for a while. It's funny to see how wrestling. A lot of people don't watch it. Why you watch that shit? It's fake. We love it for its pageantry. We love it for its storylines. We love it for a lot of things. And
Also, when else can you get one of these as your prize?
Facts.
This is your prize on wrestling.
Get it off the screen.
My bad.
But you also learned some pretty sick celebration moves. The U.S. Olympic basketball team won gold, and
Of course.
they started doing the DX chops.
So-
Good old suck it.
So, also, real quick, shout out to Steph Curry. Without Steph Curry, we don't win this Olympics. But when they were getting their gold medals, just so happens that we have someone on our team who is a big wrestling fan who is also a big-ass troll, and that's Joel Embiid. Joel Embiid, once they announced his name, he's been catching hell from the French fans the whole time. I mean, like, every time he touches the ball, anytime after a game.
boo.
There was two games ago when he was walking off the court. He was the last one off the court, and they're booing the shit out of him. And he walked off, and he's giving them the good old DX chop. I mean, he's done it before in games where he's gotten fouled and he's on the ground and he's thrusting up very hard. And it's just like, hey, man, I need you to get a girlfriend.
The Shawn Michaels joke?
Yeah, the booty shorts one.
Oh,
I know
no.
exactly. Yeah, he did the booty shorts one before. But he didn't have on booty
Please
shorts. He
find
had on
that clip.
basketball shorts.
Please find that clip.
But, yeah, he's definitely done that. And so he gets his gold medal, and the crowd starts booing, and then the rest of Team USA starts urging him on. They start waving on the crowd like more boos. And so Joel just gave him a couple little extra more cross chops, and you know what I mean? Listen, y'all love to say that wrestling is fake and nobody likes it. Wrestling is always going to be a part of the zeitgeist in this country. Always.
This whole fucking world. Like, they have, every time they go to a different country, they sell out arenas.
Yeah.
Because they rarely go there. Like, don't pretend like, oh, it's just an American past. No, you fuckers love it. We love it too.
Never
All
going to not love wrestling.
Speaking of, I'm changing up the order. I don't want to talk about that just yet. Upon your recommendation, I watched it. I've been looking for new shit to watch because fucking Game of Thrones, the Dragons gave us a fucking trailer for season 4. Fuck you, HBO, by the way. Upon your recommendation, I turned on Batman the Cape Crusader. I watched that shit. I'm tired right now because I stayed up last night watching it.
I enjoyed the show.
Binged it. I did not. Anybody who knows me and knows my comic book accuracy loving ass knows I was going to hate this shit. Penguin, I have no problem with gender swapping.
Hold on,
That's
real
cool.
quick. Before you go off on your rant, because I see the nerd rage about to flow, I just wanted to say, I recommended that he watch this show knowing exactly how he is, and I knew that this was going to happen, so this is why I recommended that he watch it. Now, go ahead, Mr. Tea Kettle, let it go off.
Nigga, they fucking gender swap Penguin and gave her 2 sons, and she kills off one of her sons. Like, what the fuck? Okay, all right, you can race swap. That's cool. Commissioner Gordon is black. Barbara Gordon is black. She's going. I guess they're gonna build up her invention to her eventual gradual transition to becoming Batgirl. That's fine. They had fucking Harley Quinn without the fucking Joker. How do you have Harley Quinn without the fucking Joker? How do you keep doing that shit? We got a fucking stupid ass musical Joker movie coming out in a couple of fucking weeks or years or whatever the fuck. Who does this shit? Who's right? Who's green lighting it? Why? I want to take them into a closet with a baseball bat with spikes in it, and I want to teach them how to fucking read a storyboard and how to really write a fucking story. That's what I want to do.
Calm down, Negan.
I watched that thing in entirety, hoping for a little ray of sunshine when it comes to the Batman mythos. It's good as far as the detective aspects of Batman. It's good as far as it's like year 2 Batman, technically, or year 3, because he still has on the gloves. That's cool. He's developing his relationship with Commissioner Gordon. Barbara Gordon has not become Batgirl yet, but I'm spoiling it. Fuck it. They kill off Harvey Dent, one of the main rogue gallery members of the goddamn Batman. How do you kill off Harvey Dent?
All right, before we address that, can I say, did you not enjoy that story arc though?
It was a great. If they didn't kill him, that would be perfect for Harvey Dent.
Like the tragedy of Harvey Dent is like the undertone of the whole series, and I really enjoyed that. I love that they showed Batman to be the psycho that he actually is.
Oh yes, I did enjoy that.
Like he's a genuine psycho. Him referring to Alfred as Pennyworth. And like so. They actually showed Bruce Wayne as actually a real billionaire, like a real like dickhead of a billionaire, and not just oh, I'm just pretending to be this. I'm actually a good. No, you're a bad human being, Bruce.
Yeah,
you're a bad human being because rather than just help the police and show them your techniques and give them your technology, you rather just demean them and beat up this dude that stole a loaf of bread to feed his family and shit, and now he got to deal with this compound fracture in his arm. But hey, whatever. Y'all love Batman, so go off. So fascist.
Speaking of his psychosis, sorry to cut you up, but speaking of his psychosis, one aspect that I did enjoy about the show is the voice oscillation. I'm an aspiring voice actor. I forgot the guy's name who's the voice actor. This is an animated series, by the way. It's on Amazon Prime.
Yeah.
Go check it out. Go give it a shot. See what makes me so angry. But anyway, when he's transitioning in conversation between Bruce and Batman, he takes his voice down like 3 octaves when he's Batman. There's one scene where he's sitting in the cell with Harvey Dent after he's been captured the first time, and he don't get unconscious now, Harvey. Like he switches and he catches himself and he switches back to Bruce. Harvey, what I'm trying to say is, I'm your friend. I don't want you to go, but you can see Harvey kind of like, the fuck?
No, there are scenes where Alfred seems like he's genuinely being held captive. Alfred seems afraid of Bruce because there's one point where he tells a joke as Bruce Wayne with a light voice, and then Alfred like piggybacks on it, and he turns around and looks at him like, "Bitch, who told you?" Like he pulled a Deadpool.
He did.
He was, "Bitch, are you improvising?" like I'm just
speaking lines.
Somebody get Alfred. He's in trouble. He's in danger. Like he's gonna hurt him.
Nah, but they redeemed the relationship between Alfred and Bruce during the last ride episode where they're fighting a ghost and Papa Midnight shows up. That was cool. So there are aspects of supernaturalism. It's not just a realistic Batman. It's showing that there are bigger aspects to this particular universe. So I will watch another season when it comes out, hopefully, because I made the same mistake with the Superman series. The Superman series, My Adventures of Superman animated series is on HBO Max. I hated the first episode, because they had him transition like fucking Sailor Moon. It still makes me angry. Made him transform like Sailor Moon, like flaring his arms out and everything to put on a suit. And they never did it again, but it was because the creator wanted to pay homage to various anime influences in his life. So I'll give this a shot.
So we came up with a rating system last episode, and I completely have forgot it. I'm hoping that you remember it.
We did?
Did we?
I feel like we did.
Oh, no.
No, we haven't.
I'm blending realities.
You are.
So how many Kevin Conroys out of 4 would you give it?
Out of 4, I'm going to give it a solid 2. I'm gonna give it a 2.
I'm a little bit more lenient. I like it. Anything that disparages Batman, I'm all for it.
Of course.
So I'm gonna give it 3.5 Conroys out of 4. I enjoyed the shit out of it. It was an easy watch for me. And so also real quick, I want to address this too. I like the arc of Harley Quinn. Like I don't need the Stockholm Syndrome Harley Quinn. I don't need listen, there are certain things that me right now in my age that I really don't like to watch on film. I don't like to watch child murder. I don't like to watch rape, and I don't like to watch women being mentally abused by people.
I agree.
So like seeing her as more empowered and seeing her as like a little Asian woman just destroying rich white men, I'm all for it.
Okay, that was good.
Right.
That was okay.
Right.
I'll give it a 2.5. I'll give
Right.
it a 2.5.
Right.
But I need. If you're gonna tell the story, you got my vote on that one. Tell that story, and we'll be okay with that. But I need a little canonically. Is that the right word? I need you to follow a little bit of the original story. So, again, Harley Quinn, I do like the aspect of her having the power over, basically brainwashing the guys, the rich men, to make them pay their money, to give their money to charity. That's cool and all, but I gotta have some Joker in there. Like then now, spoiler again, the Joker shows up at the very last 2 seconds of the series, killing people in a shed, which is as he wants to do as the Joker. Cool, but how are they going to tie them together later on?
They're probably not.
Then we just have a random miscolored hair, and I mean by her uniform, not her race. Sorry, misspoke. But because she's wearing yellow and black.
Cancel. Get him out of here.
Don't cancel me yet. This is episode 2. But she's wearing yellow and black, which is okay. It's a different universe. I can give you a leeway. Cool, but at least had them come together, or at least have them meet each other, and she hates him.
They actually might make them work together because she's a psychologist and he appears to be a chemist of some sorts.
Yeah.
Like they show him being a chemist,
Yeah.
so they could have the two doctors work together. You know what I mean? So
Facts.
like they kind of gave you the bait and switch that she was dead, and of course she pops back up.
She can swim.
I didn't see her and Montoya getting together.
I didn't see that either.
Wow.
But there was a lot of implications leading up to the final reveal for that.
There's a lot of sexual tension in the show. Period.
Yeah, Batman needs to get laid because he was holding on to Selena Kyle for way too fucking long.
No, he wasn't. Like Selena straddled him. He was just like, "Bitch, move."
He lingered. He lingered. He let it twitch a little bit. It jumped. It jumped in his bat trousers, and she was like, "Oh, bats." He was like, "Oh, no. Saving myself for."
Also, real quick, just keep on touching on it. This is the horniest depiction of Selena Kyle ever put on film.
You think so?
Michelle
Pfeiffer licked his mask. Just saying.
Yeah.
Just saying. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know. Michelle, she was pretty fucking horny. And then she kissed a guy with a taser. Like, that's the next level kink shit right there.
Well, yeah, that actually sounds kind of interesting.
But like you were saying, what? No. I'm not going down that road with you right now. No. But damn it, I had my transition for my next topic. I'm just gonna fucking go into it because you just totally blew that out of the water.
You're welcome.
But speaking of weird things happening, of course we got to talk a little bit about politics. Kamala Harris has chosen her VP pick, and it's none other than Tim Walz. Sorry. I'm not too familiar with him. He's the governor of
Minnesota.
Minnesota, okay. Jesse Ventura was last governor of Minnesota that I remembered. So, yeah, and that was, 10 years ago? Anyway, he's the VP pick. And so far, I like him. What I've seen in the news seems like it's going to be a pretty good fit. What do you think?
He got my vote. 2 things.
Okay.
Once I found out that he's a former football coach,
Oh,
I'm already right there. I'm seeing eye to eye with him.
Mm-hmm.
But then, oh man, when my man did his introductory press conference or the introductory rally, and when they introduced him, and he turned it into comedy hour, and listen,
roasted.
and for the longest time, Democrats have been on the Michelle Obama thing of when they go low, we go high. Fuck that. Let's embrace our pettiness. And then Tim Walz embraced the pettiness. When he took a direct shot at J.D. Vance and said if he'll get up off the couch to debate me, I said, oh shit, I'm voting for this dude for everything. I might move to Minnesota just so I can vote for him again after he becomes vice president. Minnesota's cold. I like it.
You're not going to Minnesota.
I'm not going to do that.
Exactly. You like the city too much. But yes, no, the couch joke was fucking chef's kiss. But he also mentioned that he didn't have a plan. What I like about him is that he said this, I don't know how accurate it's going to be, but he does not have intention of running for president after Kamala if she wins and if she was to step down. He's focused right now at least on the task at hand that's becoming her winning and becoming the first female black president and him being her vice president. That's what his focus is right now.
Absolutely. So you know how like Republicans like to take shots at people and they like to find things to complain about and all of that stuff.
Yeah.
So The funny thing about it is they're complaining about stuff about Tim Walz, and it's really like they're actually just telling you reasons why he's actually somebody you want to vote for. And it's like, oh, he doesn't have any stocks or bonds, and he doesn't have any money hidden anywhere. He actually wants to do for people. Like he signed in a bill that gives kids free lunch in Minnesota. What? What? How are these bad things? What are you talking about? You guys are fucking weird.
Did you hear? But they are very weird, weird, fucking weirdos. Did you hear about him? They were trying to clown him for putting tampons in the children's bathrooms.
Yes,
like,
I've heard the tampon Tim thing.
What the fuck? What? Who cares? If they need them, they need them. You can't dictate or predict when somebody's menstruals are going to start.
But again, think about the party you're talking about. Their whole basis is controlling women's bodies and what happens in a woman's body and what's going on. Listen, Tim Walz, he is what I want in my politicians. That's what I want them to look and act like him. I don't want them to be corporate shills. I want them to be somebody who I know that I can have a beer with. Yeah. Somebody who seems like a type of person that you just want to talk to and who's going to actually give you advice and not just tell you to pull yourself up by your bootstraps and figure it out. You know what I mean? Facts. Meanwhile, they're siphoning money right off your check.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So, like, I'm very encouraged by this. I'm glad she didn't go with Shapiro, who seems like a canned politician and somebody who again, I don't want my politicians to feel like snake oil salesmen.
Yeah.
I don't want to feel dirty after I voted for them.
Is Shapiro the one that sounds like Obama?
Yes, who is doing a cosplay of Obama.
His cadence.
Yes. Exactly.
Everything he says sounds like he's trying to be Barack Hussein Obama. He literally talks like that. If you put a side by side you put a side by side of him. And vocally, they sound almost exactly the same because he's imitating like all of his speeches. Yeah, not word for word, but tonology and his cadence and the way he's speaking.
Give me Papa Tim.
Yep.
Papa Tim is my dude. That's my guy. Listen, if I could be, I'll send you a 6-pack of Stone Cold Broken Skull IPA because I know you would drink it.
Facts. And in case you haven't figured out by now, we are voting blue. All right, so we're going to get into the meat and potatoes of this episode today. Yeah. We're going to be talking about D3. We got some good shit in the nerdverse. D23, my bad. I'm excited. I talk shit when I'm excited, and I fuck shit up when I'm excited. We got a plethora of trailers that may have been released at, was it Comic-Con? Uh-huh. We finally got to see them for ourselves. Of course, they showed the Fantastic Four trailer. They showed Captain America Brave New World. And we got a first looks at Daredevil Born Again series that's going to be coming out on Disney Plus. Of course, I was almost about to say Netflix. I'm so used to saying Daredevil and Netflix.
Comes out Disney Plus in March.
Yes, I'm excited for this. So are you familiar with where the Born Again story comes from?
I am very familiar with Daredevil Born Again. Shout out to Rob from Comics Explained.
Yes, thank you,
Want
Rob.
to get your ass up here one day.
Please.
Because listen, even stuff that I've forgotten about for years ago, you do a video about. Like I'm thinking about it, and you do a video about it. It just pops up in my feed. So you're doing fantastic work. But yeah, just as a refresher, I watched Rob's video on Daredevil Born Again that he just released today. Okay. So yeah, it's I'm excited.
I'm excited. I'm hoping that they leave aspects of Karen Page's drug addiction. Like so in little bit of a spoiler, and Daredevil Born Again, Karen Page basically, she tries to go to Hollywood to become a big sexy actress and everything, and it doesn't work out. She ends up doing porn. So and I know we don't want to see women go through these things, but I'm hoping that her fall from grace will add to the acting of, I forgot the actress's name.
Deborah Ann Wool.
Deborah Ann Wool. There you go. He knows all the fucking names. But it'll add to that and make it seem more realistic, more gritty. Because I'm hoping that we get a more gritty Daredevil than we did on the Netflix show. And her fall from grace ties into Daredevil's fall from grace, where he has to ultimately become born again and resurface. I don't think the Punisher was in the original story from Born Again, at least up to the point that before he comes back.
He wasn't, but also if they're going to bring in Nuke and do that whole angle, they need somebody to counterbalance him.
But that would be awesome. They brought in Nuke because then we already know with Deadpool and Wolverine we're eventually going to get mutants. We know that's going to happen. All the Marvel pieces are coming together, and I love it. I need an Infinity Gauntlet. Anyway, we know what Nuke is part of the Weapons Plus program or Weapon X program. He's Weapons 4.
Yeah, I think he's like 4.
He's one of the earlier renditions of a cyborg super soldier who basically goes crazy. But he shows up in Daredevil Born Again, and he wrecks shop. He does so much fucking damage. Just shout out to Rob. He cuts a swath through cops, people, everything, and he beats the shit out of Daredevil for a little bit. So I'm looking forward to that.
Just shows up in a hood in Hell's Kitchen with an M16 with a grenade launcher on it. Like, why do you need that?
Yes, and blows a helicopter out of the sky.
Oh, so real quick before we move on to the next thing at D23, did you see the shot of the 5 different Daredevil helmets that they showed?
Yes.
All right, so here's the thing, right? One of those helmets, and somebody correct me if I'm wrong, I know you will, but I feel like one of those was like the cosmic Daredevil helmet. Because that wasn't a red, it was a deep black with a hint of red, and that looks like that helmet that he had when he was cosmically powered. Again, this could just be me talking shit or me seeing what I wanted to see, but go back and look at it, because I was looking, I was like, wait a minute, that ain't supposed to be there.
It can't be. They wouldn't put Daredevil cosmically powered at this level.
Either that or the leader of the Hand Daredevil.
No.
I'm just saying, go back and look at it. We'll cut in a clip here of the different helmets.
I'm going through it in my head like, oh shit, no, I'm doing a Rolodex of different shit. But they can't do cosmically because they have not really opened up Marvel's cosmology just yet.
We got Eternity in Love and Thunder.
We don't
want to talk about that?
No,
movie?
we don't talk about fucking movie.
Taika Waititi, you're a menace.
Just Infinity is the embodiment. You stop it. We did get to see Galactus. No, see, you sending me in a spiral. You're sending me in a fucking spiral right now. I saw the trailer for Ironheart. I'm not gonna lie, I've never read a single Ironheart comic. The only times I've seen her make appearances when Tony Stark was dead, and she was ipso facto playing the role of Iron Man. So I have no frame of reference for her whatsoever.
Did you see any of the Fall of X? Did you read any of that?
Yes.
So she played a role in the Fall of X.
Yeah.
She was helping Tony get unobtainium.
Yeah.
Or that's what it's called?
No, not obsidian. Fuck.
What is?
What is this?
Is it Imaginarium?
No, it's something else. It's not adamantium. It's not unobtainium. That's from the Avatar fucking series. What is the name? Mysterium.
Yeah,
Mysterium.
There you go.
That's what it is.
Yeah, she's been like a background character to a lot of roles.
Yeah.
The trailer is very encouraging because like after they show again, I love that Marvel shows there are consequences for your actions from other stuff, and because of what happened in Wakanda Forever, she gets expelled from MIT, from the dean, from Community, which is still hilarious to me. Talk about fucking failing up.
Yeah.
Like
hey. You can play a dean for the rest of your life, sir.
I mean, so, but yeah, it looks really good. It looks like it's gonna be a good show. Anthony Ramos as the Hood has me encouraged. He's an actor that I feel like doesn't get the credit that he deserves. Like, it's just like he shows up and stuff, does well in it, and people just move on from it because people hated that Transformers Beast Wars movie, but he was the best part.
He was the best part, and he was in Hamilton.
Yeah,
he was Hamilton's son. I don't know his son's name. But yeah, I always thought he was John Leguizamo's son.
That is hilarious.
They look damn near exactly the same. I'm sorry.
Cancel him.
I'm sorry. If you see them, put a picture of them both together, or John Leguizamo when he was younger. I'm not saying that all Spanish people look the same. I'm not saying that at all. I got Spanish people in my family, goddamn. We got Spanish people in our family. I'm not saying that. All I'm just saying is those two individuals, they favor each other. I always thought he was his son until I actually learned his name.
So you're saying that the clown from Spawn had sex with John Leguizamo's character from Tu Wong Fu, and they gave birth to Anthony Ramos?
Anyway,
he said it, guys. I didn't say it.
God damn it! I'm just gonna shut the fuck up for the rest of the episode. Anyway, I can't. I gotta lead shit. We also saw what's the witch chick? Agatha. We saw Agatha. Agatha. Oh, that fucking song is gonna be stuck in my head again. Oh fuck, my head hurts. But yeah, we did see that. I'm really not looking forward to Agatha. Quick pause. That was your cue. I said, I'm going to sing it. And I was like, Agatha, the head hurts. Anyway, shit, leave that in because we have one of our producers is going to make a joke. Now I'm going to talk shit. No, I'm not. But anyway, back to Agatha. Actually did not watch the entirety of that trailer. So was there any major reveals that we got that I should be excited about?
Other than Aubrey Plaza being her awkwardly hot self, not really. So the show is based upon Agatha realizing that she's been under the spell of Wanda for however long, and then she's going to travel along the witch's road with some other witches to try and get her powers back. Okay. And of course, these other witches are all just sacrificial lambs. Yeah. You know what I mean? So that's pretty much what I gathered from it. Also, to the incels out there, please stop with the who asked for this comments. It doesn't matter. Like, it's what we're getting. Let's just watch it and enjoy it. Please be a fan. And please don't prove Ernie from Blurred Without Fear right in saying that MCU fans, no one hates the MCU more than MCU fans. Like, please, guys, just stop it. Just enjoy the shit for what it is. Facts. It's Kathryn Hahn. She's fucking amazing in everything. Like, just hilarious. Enjoy the show.
Yeah, she's kind of hot.
And maybe, for a basic white woman, she is. And maybe we could get, even though she doesn't have a contract right now, maybe we could get Kate. Which Olsen?
No,
Elizabeth
yes.
Olsen. Maybe she could show back up as Wanda, and then you little bastards could go back to attacking me on Twitter again.
Oh, that's gonna be fun.
I'm never gonna let it go. I hate y'all. Frankie, I still got my shirt.
Frankie, I'm ready to aga. I want to aga. The nigga you talked to about Wanda last time, they know what the fuck he was talking about. You need to come at a real nerd nigga so you know what's going on. But anyway, that's pretty much our show. We thank you guys for joining us here on Gamma Blurs. We're going to have another banger coming out next week. And anything else you want to say?
No.
Okay, that works. All right. Thank you guys for joining us. Catch us next week. Peace.